Moving on to inflation, the key question for us is inflation going to revert back to, the 2% target? Europe, ECB has a 2% target, as does the Fed. And we can't really see it because of some structural issues, particularly relating to the geopolitical tensions again. So we see the end of cheap labor, the end of cheap goods, and likely the end of cheap energy. What does this look like? So we talk about the implications of the geopolitical tension. War, unfortunately, is inflationary. And the logic behind that is simple. Instead of countries cooperating in the globalized framework, they're competing for resources, competing for technology, competing for agricultural commodities. Okay. And we also see this phenomenon of onshoring or reshoring. That's where US manufacturing, European manufacturing is moving away from China and India and back to the home countries. That's all fine. But the problem with that is that you've got minimum wage in the US, you've got labor unions, and those costs are going to be passed on to the consumer. The other major reason we see inflation being a bit more persistent is a structural underinvestment in fossil fuels arising from this overemphasis in ESG, environmental social governance. We all understand that there's a climate emergency, but I think we're fooling ourselves if we believe that solar, wind, and even nuclear is going to fuel the global economy. We need fossil fuels. A structural underinvestment is only going to lead to higher input costs.